In this video, we're going to test this new cordless garden sprayer from Parkside, model PANS 100A1. It has a 2-litre tank and a range of 4 to 5 metres. It can run from 10 to 60 minutes using batteries from 2 to 12 amp hours. This is a brand new kind of garden sprayer for the Parkside range, and I've never seen this design before. It is similar in function to those huge petrol-powered backpacks that people use professionally. It creates a fine mist using what essentially is a leaf blower with a small nozzle in the middle. On the back we find out that it's designed to work with herbicides, insecticides and fungicides, but also with cleaning agents and disinfectants. It is supposed to create a fine mist that can cover up to 100 square metres in 1 minute and help you spray into hard to reach areas. It was made by OWIM in China. Inside we only find two things, the manual and the sprayer. The manual is quite thick for a tool this simple. It has 8 pages describing how dangerous this thing is. I'm almost too frightened to use it. The sprayer itself is quite bulkier than it appears on video. I was expecting it to be the size of a drill, but it's more like the size of a toaster. It's made from the classic Parkside green plastic, with black rubber inserts on the handle and on the trigger. Like I've already said, it is a very simple machine, basically a leaf blower with a small sprayer nozzle in the middle. There is no way to adjust the spray nozzle. You can only disassemble it for cleaning. It has these 2 eyelets for attaching a shoulder strap, but they don't include one with the tool. The 2-litre tank is made of white polyethylene, and it seems quite thick and well made. On the label we see most of the information that was on the box, plus the date of manufacturing, which is December of 2025. The tank is marked every half a litre, but the markings are barely visible. I think I'm going to touch them up with a permanent marker. The cap is also nicely made, with thick threads and a rubber gasket. The inside intake has a filter and 2 steel weights so it can work in vertical position. Overall, a nicely built tool, well worth the €40 price tag. I'm going to use it with a standard 4 amp hours battery, and the sprayer is well balanced with it. I'm testing it with plain water since it's flower season now, and I don't want to harm the pollinators. The water level is clearly visible through the plastic. Not so visible in the air though, nothing like those pictures on the box. But it does work just fine. I've added this black background in an effort to show you the mist better. The whole width of the image is around 3 metres and it seems to cover it with no problems. Unlike regular garden sprayers, this one creates a fine mist that can reach all sides of the plant leaves, making it way more efficient. It seems to be more than adequate for the job. Every part of the plant is covered with water. I've tried using it on a tree, but it's basically useless for that. It could only reach the lower branches, and also it's very heavy to hold it in a vertical position. A regular lance sprayer, it's better in this case. Now I'll run a couple of distance tests to see the kind of coverage you could expect. Also keep an eye on the plant in the right corner to see the air current moving the leaves so the mist can reach all parts. Overall, I am very happy with this tool and I recommend it, as long as you don't want to spray trees with it. Like I've said during the tests, it is quite heavy, 4.5 kilograms with a full tank, making it hard to use vertically. But besides that, it is a very nice tool that is easy to use and it does the job well and fast. Anyone knows what is the proper name for this tool? Parkside calls it a garden sprayer, but that seems too generic. I've heard it called a mist sprayer, a fogger, or an atomizer. Which one is the right one?